Today, we are going to discuss a very important economic concept, that is of unicorn. You might have read in the newspaper this concept of unicorn, and unicorn topic have become very important, especially post COVID-19.
Many UPSC aspirants have enrolled for expensive offline and online coaching, yet they don't have any personal mentor to help solve their problems. To help such UPSC aspirants, Ekam IAS is providing 3 free one-to-one mentorship sessions. You can talk to our mentors directly to resolve the issues you are facing in your current stage of preparation. Click the link in the description to schedule an appointment with your mentor.
India have become a major hub of unicorns. Okay, so you are supposed to know this concept of what is this unicorn is all about. Basically, this term is used in venture capital industry. So basically, this term is used in venture capital industry. So you are supposed to know what is a venture capital or venture capitalist. So venture capital are those wealthy investors who invest in long-term potential startups. Okay, so venture capitalists are those who invest in startups which is having a long-term potential. So when I say venture capital industry, this term, so you have to understand that unicorn concept is related with startup companies. Not all startup companies can be called unicorn. Only those startup companies, especially the key word is privately held. This is a very important word. All those startup company, privately held startup companies, which is having a value of more than 1 billion in US dollars. Another important word, a startup company which is having a value of more than 1 billion in US dollars, 1 billion in US dollar are called unicorn companies or unicorn in short. Okay, and the year 2021 became a boom, unicorn boom in India, especially in India, all over the world. In India itself, we had around 44 unicorns were emerged in the year 2021. In the year 2022, it has come down to 21, but post-COVID, you can see that a rising trend of unicorn startup companies emerging in India and as well as all over the world. If you take globally, of all the global startup unicorns, 1/10 of the unicorns are in India. And when you go to geographically in India, the majority of this unicorn are seen in our IT capital, Bangalore. So Bangalore have become India's unicorn capital. They can ask which region or which city is India's unicorn capital. Bangalore is have become India's unicorn capital, followed by national capital region, that is Delhi region, and Mumbai. So these are the 3 top geographical regions where unicorn companies have seen emerged in India. So they can ask a question of what is unicorn. They can ask a question related with geographically where these unicorns are spread across our country. And another important another important concept related with the unicorn is what is called as decacorn. Decacorn are those companies, startup companies, which is having a value of more than 10 billion US dollar. So if it is 1 billion, it is unicorn. If its value is more than 10 billion, it is decacorn. So if a question comes, they will change these decacorn definition into unicorn like that. So if you are very clear about this concept, then you can easily answer this any question related with unicorn or decacorn. Keyword is, it is basically related with privately held startup companies. Another point to note down is that if this privately held startup companies goes public, if they go for an IPO, if they go for listing in any stock exchange, then they will lose the status of unicorn. So only privately held startup companies with a value of more than 1 billion US dollar will be called as unicorn. So if a question comes, you can easily answer it. Read the material. Then I'm confident that any question related to your account, you can answer it. Thank you.